Providing adequate resources to support and serve all students in our Texas public schools requires a substantial amount of funding. And the money we invest in our schools matters. But once that funding arrives at school districts, how does it actually get allocated? A good way to understand how school districts invest their resources is to look at how each dollar is spent, or how the money is poured into our schools. Right off the top, over half of every dollar covers instruction and paying teachers, the backbone of our public schools. The next largest budget category is facility maintenance. Public schools have large physical footprints, and keeping the lights on, the water flowing, the grass cut, and more requires significant resources. Together, paying teachers and maintaining facilities accounts for about 2/3 of public schools spending. The remaining third has to stretch a long way. About 15% of funds provide for additional staff like nurses, counselors, principals, instructional coaches, and district administrators. Just under 10% goes towards basic student needs of transportation to and from school and student meals. Extracurricular programming, including the fine arts and athletic programs that inspire and cultivate student and family enthusiasm, accounts for about 3% of spending. Other needs, like IT infrastructure and school safety provisions, are covered by the remaining funds. This is how school funding supports and maintains well-running schools. As you can see, there isn't much room to trim. And the growing challenge we need to address immediately is the rising cost of operating public schools and educating children. We've all encountered how rising inflation impacts our lives and our households. Our current school funding system doesn't account for inflation, and school districts have tightened their belts like the rest of us. However, with increasing costs, operational necessities, high expectations, and little room to trim, every public school student suffers when inflation rises without sufficient additional support. With less buying power, all schools, even those in property-wealthy districts, will struggle to retain high-quality teachers, maintain safe and efficient facilities, and preserve programs our kids and families care about. A strong Texas economy depends heavily on student success in college, career, and military readiness. Tell your legislators that money matters in education, because investing in public education is investing in the future of Texas.